When Lineagen reports a CMA, we take a totally different approach on how that report is written, how it's communicated, and how it's perceived and read by doctors and parents. I have worked in a busy genetics clinic before, a couple of them, and genetic counselors, doctors, they're used to getting results back from laboratories that are incredibly short, to the point, lots of medical jargon, black and white facts. It's a very impersonal type of report that just says the very basics. At Lineagen, we're thinking about the ultimate recipients of that report, the doctor, the family, maybe someday that child when he or she grows up. And so we want it to be more than a one-page lab report with a bunch of medical jargon. We want to educate that family, that child, that doctor about this condition. What did we find on this CMA? What is different about this child's genetic code? And what does that mean now? What does that mean for this person's health care? What can we learn about the prognosis of his or her condition? And not only that, but what will this mean for the future? That child may grow up someday and decide to have children of his or her own. So what is the recurrence risk for that condition? Recurrence risk is something many families ask us about. We want to make sure each of our reports includes the recurrence risk. That can also mean what is the chance that this child will have a brother or sister with the same condition, or as I mentioned, a child of his or her own someday. We want all of that information to be in the report for the family. And the reports are a little larger from Lineagen. They're generally about 7 or 8 pages because they contain all of this information. And we have genetic counselors that are available to talk with the families through this process. We can be on the phone with that family and read pages 4, 5, and 6 together. Now maybe the family isn't ready to read the whole thing. They want to take it in smaller pieces, learn what's relevant now, and we will go through with them the things that are most important to them at that given time.